Y bueno, luego de esto vamos a hacer un pequeño logrito de Monkey Island. Vamos a entrar a la tienda de Wally.
Hey, Wally.
Hablar con él y luego lo logro.
Well, 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 look what the surf washed ashore. It's Guybrush Threepwood.
Nice to see you again too, Wally. Whatever your last name is.
I spent years in therapy getting over being burned, blinded, blown up, abandoned and marooned because of you.
Yeah, good times, huh?
You're lucky I'm past all that and am running the best map shop within the Caribbean and beyond.
You wouldn't happen to have a map to the secret of Monkey Island.
Funny you should ask. I recently made one on commission, but then they destroyed all my source material. It is the only one in existence. Best of luck to you.
I'm looking for a tree to make a stupid mop from. Have you got a map for that?
So the cook has sent you on one of his spiritual journeys? Been a while since I made one of those mop tree maps. What kind of tree is it again?
I don't know. A wood one?
That's okay. Just bring me a sliver of the wood and I can work it out from there. I'm that good.
Pues sí que bueno, Wally.
You have a lot of maps in here.
We've got so many, you need a map to find them all. A little cartographer humor.
Yeah, I'd forgotten how funny it was. Looks like the shop across the way is in trouble.
The high-stakes, ego-driven world of pirating is changing, and dark magic is taking over. Voodoo magic is fun and all, but it's not what the new generation wants. Me? I'm on the bleeding edge and making a bundle. I'm about to franchise.
The town seems to be pretty run down.
Since Captain Madison made Melee her base of operations, people have been complaining. They say she brings a bad element to town, but that bad element spends a lot of money on maps. So, what am I supposed to do?
Do what's right?
I am. I'm doing what's right for Wally.
Bye.
Y bueno, tenemos muchas cosas para venar. Y en eso consiste el logro de esta zona. Mirar todo, básicamente. Tengo que mirar absolutamente todo lo que tenga Wally. Y vamos a comenzar un poco en orden, ¿no?
I try to steer clear of sea monsters myself.
Son unas 20 cosas. Este es un mapa para los monstruos. Acá tengo la primera, que la segunda.
Never seen one of those before.
Tercero.
Good old mazes. Can't get enough mazes. It looks
Cuarto.
expensive. And shiny. I like shiny.
Quinto.
Ooh, this one looks nice. How much is it?
Oh, that one? Too much.
The first
Sexto.
rule of piracy is never buy a used treasure map. That looks like a treacherous voyage.
Séptimo.
It says rating, cursed black diamond. I had a
Octavo.
map like this once, but I sailed left. It's
Noveno.
maps wrapped in maps. I didn't know you could do that.
Décimo.
This must be Trouser Island.
Actually, Mr. Threepwood, it's...
Yep, Trouser Island. It's a
11.
map on a fan. What'll they think of next? It's a
12.
long, small map of somewhere far, far away. Ooh,
13.
it's chilly up there. This map
14.
shows both sides of the globe.
It's twice the value.
Wally,
15.
can I have one of these maps?
Absolutely. If you pay for it.
Never mind.
Luego tenemos esto,
I didn't know you
16.
made globes too.
I don't. This is for reference. It's got all the latest continents.
Ooh, those look fancy.
17.
The finest tools to make the finest maps.
Vamos a entrarle por las cajas.
Hey Wally, what's in these boxes?
Maps.
Y escalera
Hey,
sospechosa en la
Wally,
ventana.
what's with the window ladder?
I use it to keep an eye on the neighbors.
Well, it's good to have a hobby.
Oh, mira, este
What's
que creo
this
que no
map?
vimos.
The secret movements and activities of my competitors.
That sounds reasonable.
Y creo que lo último que nos queda es este pequeñito, creo que no lo vimos.
Somewhat understated and somewhat overpriced.
Ujú, perfecto, bueno, tenemos el logro desbloqueado. Friki de la cartografía. Y bueno, completamos un logrito más y ahora vamos a hacer otro, de hecho, muy poco. Dentro de un poco. Mientras tanto, en el barco de LeChuck.
LeChuck, sir. Just thought I'd pop in and let you know. Preparations to set sail are almost done.
You have all the supplies for the spell to get to Monkey Island?
Check. Squid ink, chickens, brimstone, cinnamon, monkey blood, mint, and an annoying skull.
Well done! Mark yourself down for one less lashing this voyage.
Funny story. Guybrush Threepwood tried to sign on to the crew.
Threepwood? He must be looking for the secret too. That guy steals all my best ideas. Have him killed! Wait! Let him live. I want him to see me sail off for Monkey Island knowing the secret is lost to him forever.
Sure. I want to bring this up one more time. Is searching for this mythical secret of Monkey Island a good idea? Shouldn't we be out terrorizing the high seas, instilling fear, creating mayhem, being more on brand for LeChuck?
I've had enough of you questioning my orders. Finish loading the ship, and whatever you do, don't let Threepwood on board.
Very well.
The note says, forced to close. Thanks for the memories, but cash would have been better.
Aquí está donde el que nos lleva a Carla, o sea, la maestra de la espada.
Hi.
Everybody thinks they know more than the other.
Okay.
Once you have a key, you've got to open the door.
Tampoco que llamaré a esta señora.
Aww, this is where I risked my neck for Elaine, and she showed me she only needed me to risk my heart. Also, the windows need some work. Looks like a volcano island with horns that swallowed a basketball.
Y aunque tenemos un callejón, vamos a explorarlo. Hay varios diálogos que tiene esta señora, pero no son muy relevantes, sinceramente. Acá tenemos un tarjeta de trivia.
It seems to be stuck closed.
Bueno, realmente no hay mucho más por aquí. Por cierto, con Tab nos indica con qué podemos interactuar. Aparece un circulito. Yo no lo uso mucho, pero bueno. Como que está ahí para hacer que un poquito de ayuda.
Employees only.
Y si está buscando las tarjetas de trivia es la mejor manera. Apretar Tab por todos lados y ir juntando todo.
Looks sort of like an eye.
Vamos a visitar la cárcel.
A visitor! Wait. Guybrush Threepwood?
Otis!
Howdy, kid.
And Stan. Otis, old pal. You haven't changed much since I last saw you.
I blame the government.
In fact, didn't we first meet right here?
Not at all. I was in the other cell that time. You look different somehow. New art style?
How nice of you to notice.
Que eran. Que gran, o sea, bueno, el detalle decía que te dice. No es diseño artístico, claro, porque han cambiado el estilo artístico de Guybrush. Vamos a decirle esto, que sigue siendo parte de un logro.
I'm going after the secret of Monkey Island.
That sounds fantastic. You know what I remember most about Monkey Island? The time you busted me out of jail right before we went there. I don't cruise ships anymore. But maybe you can still help me out. Like you did all those years ago.
Yeah, I'm sort of planning on hijacking an existing crew instead of recruiting one. But maybe I can spring you anyway, for old time's sake.
I would be most appreciative. A locksmith has opened very conveniently across the way. I am told locksmiths can make keys for things. Things like cell doors?
Imagine that.
Básicamente esto es secundario, lo podemos hacer y es un logro, así que vamos a hacerlo.
What did they get you for this time?
I'm a victim of circumstance. Circumstance being that too much attention gets paid to little things that don't hurt anyone, while hard killers roam the streets with pistols and swords.
I notice you didn't say what crime they locked you up for.
It was nothing. I was just picking some flowers.
In the forest?
No, that's illegal. I learned my lesson. I picked them from the governor's garden instead.
Por cierto, esto es una referencia a Monkey Island 4. Cuando lo arrestan por recoger flores, de hecho.
Picking flowers from the governor's garden sounds like an unwise choice.
We used to be friends. Sort of. Anyway, they aren't even her flowers. Taxes pay for them. It's public property. I don't know why anyone bothers me about it. I don't hurt anybody.
We'll accept the flowers.
They're annuals. They're doomed anyway. Guybrush, you gotta get me out of here. It's custard night. I don't think I can take that again.
I'll make it my number 3 priority.
Thanks.
Información importante.
It says jail rules. 1. No escaping.
Y aquí tenemos a Stan. Stan, vendedor de barcos de segunda
Watch your
mano.
boots in here, son. It's like a swamp without the clean parts.
Hey, Stan.
Hello there, son.
Oh, sorry to see you in jail.
Thank you, son. I appreciate the thought. I'm sorry to see me here as well.
Con Celeste, por supuesto. Voy tras el secreto de Monkey Island.
I'm going after the secret of Monkey Island.
The secret? Boy, that takes me back. But if you're looking for help, you're barking up the wrong enchilada. Just remember, life has no guarantees or warranties. Only jamborees.
Thanks. That's advice. I was really hoping to buy a ship from you.
Well, now, normally, I would do absolutely anything to get you into a comfortable ride right away. But my hands are tied. They're shackled. I can't do it. Not at any price. I'm completely out of inventory. Every ship on the lot was seized by unscrupulous lawyers who don't care about your sailing needs the way I do.
Okay, don't worry about it. I've already got a plan to steal a ship from LeChuck.
Well, if you don't get killed, look me up afterwards. I'll give you a good price for anything that can stay above the waterline. Naturally, it'll have to be store credit until I get back on my feet.
What did you do that got you arrested?
Let me tell you something, son. It's not what a man does that matters, it's who he is. Maybe one day, in a moment of weakness, he crosses a line. But if he's confident about what's in his heart, he can hold his head high. And you know what's in my heart, son?
Blood and goopy stuff?
People. People are in my heart. Anything I may have allegedly done, you can be sure I did it because I care about people.
What exactly did you allegedly do for people that got you arrested?
I gave them what they wanted. Now, naturally, people don't always know that they want the things they want. Sometimes it takes a man with a talent like mine to show them the way. And sometimes people who are jealous of that sort of talent will try to put all sorts of unpleasant labels on it. They use hurtful words like scam and misrepresentation and even fraud. But it's all just marketing, son. As natural as the rocks and the trees and the Melee Island flounder birds. And that's why I'm not worried. I'm awaiting final judgment of the court, but I'm certain I'll be acquitted. They don't hang people for marketing.
En bufet de abogados de... Esto es de Monkey Island 5, una de Tale of Monkey Island, mejor dicho, el de Telltale.
Didn't you used to have a law practice or something?
Used to, but I was disbarred for what we former law practitioners call moral turpitude.
Is that a real word?
More or less. It's one of those handy catch-all words that you can use whenever you want because it doesn't mean anything specific.
Would it help if I broke you out of jail?
Now that's a kind offer, it truly is. Warms me to think that you'd do that for your old pal Stan. But I've got to think about the optics. I don't want to damage my case, and escaping from jail doesn't look good at trial. So thanks, but no thanks.
Are you sure you don't want me to break you out?
115%, son, but thanks.
Well, is there anything else I can do for you?
Now that you mention it, there is one thing I've been missing during my time here in this lofty establishment. In all the rush and fuss and document shredding surrounding my arrest, I completely forgot to grab my toothbrush. If you happen to be passing by the shipyard, you might grab it for me. It'll be on my desk in the office.
Sure thing.
Esto es un logro, por cierto, que haremos ya luego en otro capítulo, no en este.
See you later.
Yep.
Por cierto, Stan no nos dijo realmente qué hizo, pero esto se podía ver en... Bueno, hace un tiempo en un videojuego que pusieron en la página oficial de Monkey Island y eso, de Return to Monkey Island, que él hizo, bueno, fraude por criptomonedas o algo así. Y bueno, tenemos una cerrajería. Vamos a visitarla.
Welcome to my shop.
Hello. I'm Guybrush Threepwood.
Pleased to meet you. I'm Locksmith.
You're kidding, right?
Nope. And before you ask, yes they did, yes it was, and they really, really wanted me to follow in the family business.
Vamos a hacer esto como a todo mundo.
I'm on a quest to find the secret of Monkey Island.
Exciting. The story in my family is that the secret is sort of like a key, one that opens all locks at once.
All at once? Well, how does that work?
No idea. It's just a story. But I guess you'll find out soon enough.
Who's the old lady in the window across the way?
You mean Whitey Bones. She used to be the Undertaker here years ago. Seems to know a lot of things that maybe don't quite fit together.
How well do you know Whitey Bones?
Not well at all. But she's been living near my shop for quite a few years. She was across from my old location, too.
Wait, she moved when you moved?
I'm sure it's just a coincidence.
Can you really make keys for stuff? That seems like a magic trick.
Modern locks have serial numbers that tell me all I need to know. No tricks necessary. Just information.
It seems wrong that you can make a key from just the serial number.
It's a failsafe, in case people lose their key. You know how people are.
Aren't locks way less secure if all you need is a number to get a new key?
That's why you should never share the serial number with anyone.
What happens if you lose your key and the serial number at the same time?
The numbers are usually engraved on the locks, just in case. And if you lose the lock, chances are you don't need a new key.
Well, what's to stop me reading the serial number on someone else's lock and having a key made?
The numbers are printed small enough that you need a special tool to read them. Only a pro would have a tool like that.
Nos está dando una pequeña pista de cómo liberar a Otis, de hecho.
Can I borrow your lock serial number reading tool?
My magnifier? Not a chance. I could be drummed out of the union for that. If you want to play locksmith, you'll have to look elsewhere.
I think I'll browse around a bit.
Try not to touch anything. I've got a system, and I don't like it disrupted.
Aguantemos
Are
galletas.
these for customers?
Hands off. Those are my last crackers.
Handsome looking parrot.
And also vicious. But it was my mother's favorite.
I see everyone in that portrait has lovely locks.
If you have to make a pun, at least make a good one.
Is that from a famous locksmith band or something?
My mother's band, the Golden Keys. They were named after some actual golden keys that she spent a bunch of time looking for.
Bueno, la broma es porque acá tiene cabello y acá no ya.
That's an impressive machine.
Yep. This wouldn't be much of a lock shop without a key grinder.
These are nice.
It's a locksmithing test.
Close it all up, and if you get the key out, you pass?
That's the beginner level, yes. The real challenge is to lock the larger box inside the smaller one.
What's that key?
That's for a lockable quiver. And please, don't touch the glass.
I see a peninsula trailing off into small islands, but no X marks the spot.
It's southern Florida. I have family there.
At the end of the plank.
My mother's. Please don't touch it.
Y bueno,
Looks sort of like an eye.
hay un montón de grafitis.
I think it's a chandelier.
Ya tenemos como lo necesario, o sea, hemos visto un poco del pueblo. Vamos a hacer un pequeño logro antes de continuar, que por allá te podemos ir a la casa de la gobernadora. Que el logro es el de liberar a Otis. Bueno, para conseguir el logro de liberar a Otis, vamos a ir hacia aquí, a la calle Menor. Vamos a venir aquí a mapas y más allá de Wally. Y aquí tenemos un monóculo.
They're like glasses, only way less convenient.
Y se lo robamos.
Look behind you, a three-headed monkey.
Oh, please take one. I use them to promote my business. See, it says maps and more on the edge.
Thanks.
Lo queremos robar realmente, pero no es necesario porque nos lo da.
I try to steer clear of sea monsters myself.
Con el monóculo volvemos hacia aquí, a la cárcel.
Hey, Guybrush!
Hey, kid.
Y usamos el monóculo
You look like you're having a good time.
para leer los
I
números.
can read the serial number. I'll write it down so I don't forget.
Una vez que los anotamos, vamos a la Cerra Jera.
Hi there.
Hi there.
Y le damos los números de serie.
Can you make me a
Cerra
key
Jera.
for this serial number?
Sure. Good choice on the lock. These are really sturdy. It's the same kind they use over at the jail.
Ooh, wow. What a coincidence. I had no idea.
Claro que no lo sabíamos, ¿no? Y bueno, ya con la llave de nuestro poder vamos a la cárcel.
Hey, Guybrush!
Hey, kid. They say the only real prison is the one in your head. But take it from me, that's
liberamos
a
a
lot of
Otis.
barnacles.
Otis, the authorities have reconsidered your case and decided that you should go free.
I'm very grateful to the authorities and will not mention their name should any awkward questions be asked. Good luck, Stan. I hope you get acquitted.
Oh, it's in the bag, friend, but thanks.
De esta manera tenemos el logro de liberar a Otis.
Word of advice, kid. Stick to the
Y bueno, si nosotros queremos, por
streets.
ejemplo, liberar a Stan,
No thanks. I'm about to be acquitted. Escaping looks bad.
no nos dejan básicamente. Así que bueno, Stan, te
Don't
quedas ahí.
remember this place being so leaky.
Si mirás eso de las fugas, te dice que al fin pusieron aguas corrientes. Lo dice Otis, que ya se fue, así que no lo dice ahora. Y bueno, vamos por aquí, ahora sí, a continuar. Luego tener otro loguito más. Acá tenemos la casa de la gobernadora. Vamos a ver qué tal.
Carla.
Guybrush Threepwood.
Hello, Swordmaster.
Prepare to taste my blade, you washed-up hack.
Anything but your cooking.
Low-hanging fruit, but it works.
It's nice to see you again.
You too.
Y se recuentra la metraspada y bueno, Guybrush. Bueno, esto es también una referencia a Monkey Island 4, la fuga de Monkey Island.
You've come far since I got you your first cushy government job.
I hope you're not about to try to take credit for me being governor, because that would be both absurd and obnoxious, and I might have to skewer you for it.
No, furthest thing from my mind.
I heard from your wife. She's coming by to talk about scurvy legislation. I assume you're involved with that somehow?
Ahora que no.
Elaine said that program is being hampered by Captain Madison.
Not the legislative part, just the public funding. The town was in a bind a while back, and that so-and-so, Captain Madison, saw an opportunity. She lent us the cash we needed, but now we're up a creek paying the interest. Things like social programs, waste management, and town maintenance are all on the back burner.
I like that woman less every minute.
You and me both.
Es tremenda Madison por visto. Vamos a decirle también a Carla lo del secreto de Monkey Island.
I'm looking for the secret of Monkey Island.
Good for you. I don't have it.
Well, the mansion hasn't changed much. Elaine's style is still everywhere. Even the books are hers.
They're my books now, as you well know.
I don't really have anything to say. I just like doing this.
Practice is nice, but I'm busy these days. Governor stuff.
Ya tenemos una tarjeta de tría, así que vamos a agarrarla. Y aquí tenemos a mirar el retrato oficial de la gobernadora.
Ugh, looks like Carla wasn't too keen on getting her portrait done. I've always thought this looked like my old ship, the Sea Monkey.
Sí, Monkey, viejos recuerdos.
I like your stuffed, guess it's a dog?
Please, take that and throw it away. It was a gift from the Earl of Thickwater, who is a contemptible pig.
Bueno, lo llevamos. Todo lo que podemos yo no lo llevamos.
It's a lot of work being governor.
Stay out of my bedroom, Threepwood.
I've seen that same painting on a box of frozen instant cereal. Elaine told me that's Lauder Neckbeard, second governor of Melee Island. His overly strict morals and overly lax regulatory policies helped make the island what it is today.
Ya que vemos libros. La autografía de John Laney.
Note to the reader. No disguised secrets are revealed in this book.
El libro de mapas del tesoro.
Does not include Secret of Monkey Island. Oh.
Una lástima, ¿no? El relato interminable de la travesía sin
I
fin.
tried to read that once, but I couldn't finish it.
Estrategia de combate náutico de la capitana Madison.
It's thicker than I would have imagined.
Trucos vudú caseros.
Warning, do not try these tricks at home.
Ingredientes de Barbie Flay.
It's a cookbook. It has 4 stars, but it looks like they're for difficulty.
Al final de la plancha.
The blurb says it's a solid if somewhat predictable story about a roguish pirate and a doomed romance with a woman of station.
Bueno, creo que vimos todos. Esto va a ser interesante para ahora mismo, a lo que ya hablaremos luego. Vamos a volver, bueno, vamos a ir para acá, porque estamos. Ya que tenemos el mapa de Monkey Island. De Monkey Island no, de la Isla Melee, perdón. Vamos a ir al bosque, que ahora mismo no necesitamos. Puesto de vigía, los astilleros. Vamos a ir a los astilleros ya que estamos, pero vamos a volver luego a la calle mayor.
Wow, it's worse than I imagined. The assets of this establishment have been seized to settle a class action lawsuit. Have a nice day. The window's all boarded up, and it's very dark in there. Is that an old toothbrush?
Ahí está el cepillo de Stan.
Tan's previously owned vessels. So sad. Stan's used to be the best place to buy used ships.
Pero no podemos hacer nada con el cepillo ahora mismo, ¿no? Eso será para luego.
There was a time when every mooring would be filled with one of Stan's used ships. It's a dried up old sea sponge.
Lo llevamos, pues somos así.
There was a time when every mooring would be filled with one of Stan's used ships. Stan used this to clean his ships. It's all rusted out now. I remember when these torches lit up Stan's previously owned vessels like a carnival.
Y no hay mucho que podemos hacer
It
acá.
always looks bigger on this side of the island.
Hay que recordar el pasado.
It says Tan's previously owned vessels.
Vámonos a camino de nuevo. Y ahora vamos a ir a la calle menor, no, vamos directamente acá. A los muelles. Encontrar el punto donde lo... donde lo apoyan, ¿no? Lo echa casi cargado los barcos. Tenemos que darnos prisa, ¿no? Vamos a entrar de vuelta al Bar Scam. Y aquí tenemos algo nuevo.
Fancy. Hi.
Are you my waiter? I want the excellent dish I had at the governor's mansion last week. I don't know what it's called, but it was sort of, you know, a hot food.
Yeah, but I'm not...
It had ingredients in it or something.
I'm not your waiter.
I already told your incompetent cook this, but he still hasn't brought me my dinner.
I don't work here. I'm not a waiter.
Hop to it!
Right away, sir.
Y bueno, vamos a ir a la cocina. Cambia la música en esta zona.
You look like the health inspector tasted your stew. Or you did.
Worse. Marlin is here.
Who?
The customer I have nightmares about. He's the only importer of yak fat on the island, so I need to keep him happy, but he makes that impossible. Today he wants me to make him a dish that he ate last week at some kind of event at the governor's mansion. But of course he doesn't remember what it's called or know what's in it or even remember what color it was. He says he thinks it has ingredients in it. I don't have the slightest idea what to make.
Oh, where did he say he had the dish he wants you to make?
At the governor's mansion. It's probably some exotic, weird-tasting thing from a swanky cookbook.
If I brought you a recipe, could you make it?
Of course. I'm a cook. See the hat?
Oh, look behind you, a three-headed monkey.
I do know a great stew recipe for monkey heads, but I can't think about that right now.
I'll see what I can find out.
Thanks.
Bueno, perfecto, tenemos ya lo que tenemos que hacer a continuación. Y vamos a salir de aquí. Por calle, bueno, vamos a pasar por calle Menor y... si entramos a mapas de Wally, creo que... No puedo... Hay algo que no podemos adelantar todavía, ¿no? Por curiosidad. Sí. Un monóculo, vamos a agarrar otro.
Better to have one for each eye.
If you say so.
Esto va a ser útil para luego. Y aprovechamos el viaje para pasar y juntarlo. Vamos a volver a la mansión de la gobernadora. El primer libro que podemos encontrar de la final de la plancha lo podemos encontrar aquí, en la mansión de la gobernadora.
Says it's a solid if somewhat predictable story about a roguish pirate and a doomed romance with a woman of station.
Luego la segunda parte que podemos encontrar es aquí, en la Cerra Jera.
Hi there.
Hi there. At the end of the plank.
My mother's. Please don't touch it.
Y bueno, vamos a venir aquí a preguntarle a Carla si sabe de la receta, ¿no?
Well, I've come for a recipe. A dish you served at a recent function. It's been described as hot and having ingredients in it. Ring any bells?
I do host plenty of functions, but I'm afraid I don't have any idea what you're talking about.
I don't really have anything to say. I just like doing this.
Practice is nice, but I'm busy these days. Governor stuff.
Pues no sabe, pero aquí tenemos un par de libros. Y este libro es uno de recetas.
Can I borrow a book?
You've got a lot of nerve asking that. You never brought back the last book you borrowed. I had to buy another copy. You never even apologized.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm hearing the words, but somehow they aren't helping. I need more than that.
Tal vez una rana del perdón ayude.
This is for you.
You're giving me a frog?
It's a forgiveness frog, for when words aren't enough.
You haven't even bothered to write anything personal on this frog. That's just rude. I reject your frog.
Nos ha rechazado la rana. Y bueno, acá tenemos que escribir algo personal y que esté correcto, porque si no nos va a rechazar la rana. Para esto es necesario, bueno, aceptar varias cosas. Primero, bueno, quería Carla porque tenemos que preguntarle eso, ¿no? Para esto tenemos que hablar con Carla antes de escribir en la rana, porque si no, no aparece la opción.
Dear Carla.
Siento haber perdido el libro que me prestaste. Esta opción aparece en cuanto le pedimos un libro prestado y nos dice que no devolvimos el libro. Si no, esta opción tampoco aparece antes.
Sorry for losing the book I borrowed.
Este lo leímos en un cartel al inicio del muelle. Que seas dura con la hondura. Esto va cambiando dependiendo de la partida.
I admire that you are hard on softness.
Y como mostraste esto en Santo Domingo, lo decía en su placa. En la... creo que era Plaza Menor o algo así. Donde está su estatua, básicamente.
As shown by your actions at Santo Domingo, please accept my humblest apology.
Vamos a decirles, por lo tanto, hacerlo mejor en adelante, ¿no?
I promise to do better in the future.
Y vamos a darle la rana.
This is for you.
Dear Carla, I'm impressed, Guybrush. Surprisingly thoughtful. Considering it's you, I'm strangely moved to forgive you for losing my book. And I'll treasure this frog as a memento of the time you did something right.
Y bueno, vamos a pedir prestado ingredientes.
Can I borrow this cookbook?
You cook like a cow.
That's why I need the cookbook.
Oh, all right. I was upset after you lost the last one, but you seemed genuinely sorry, so I guess I'll give you another chance.
Thanks. I won't let you down. I'll definitely return this.
Y bueno, tenemos un libro de recetas. Vamos a volver. Aunque podría haber ido por el otro camino y irá más rápido. Por afuera me refiero. Aunque bueno, por acá a veces aparece una carta. Pero no es el caso. Solamente parece una ratita. Por donde aparecen cartas, pueden aparecer cartas nuevamente. Como el callejón, el lugar de la mansión de Carla y eso. Así que siempre hay que estar atento. Igual que el muelle. Y bueno, vamos a darle el libro.
It's a cookbook. It has 4 stars, but it looks like they're for difficulty.
Solamos al cocinero.
I found this at the governor's mansion.
Aha! The mystery dish must be in there. I have no idea which one it'll be, so I'll just have to make them all. I'd better get to work. Thanks, Guybrush.
Y bueno, una vez que leamos el libro nosotros, podemos agarrar la fregona e irnos. Adiós a nuestro problema de la fregona, ¿no? Vámonos.
Keep your hands off my mop.
Y de esta manera conseguimos el logro ladrón de fregonas. Y bueno, como no podemos llevarnos la fregona. Pero lo que sí podemos hacer es agarrar el cuchillo ceremonial y tallar de espalda la fregona. Una astilla.
I carved it off the cook's mop handle. Good times.
Así que nos vamos. Que básicamente hicimos todo esto para distraerlo, que él cocinara. Y con eso poder agarrar la astilla. Con esta astilla lo que podemos hacer es ir a la calle Menor. Y ver a Wally. Porque Wally nos va a decir cómo llegar hasta... Bueno,
Wally,
no tenemos
here's
que
a sample of the wood you wanted. Can you make me a map now?
10 minutos después.
Sure, here it is.
Thanks, Wally.
Bueno, tenemos un mapita que nos va a servir para perdernos al bosque. Al lugar que no hemos ido hasta ahora.